excuse me, G2 starting on the defense. FaZe Clan starting to bring that T-side action. Let's get this party started.
Slow and steady out the gates. U2 invested from FaZe. A couple of smokes, Molly, flashes. But over towards B. 3 defenders for G2. Hooksy ready to block with the smoke of his own. Nico and m0NESY, the heavy hitters, tucked in tight. Decoy used to clear out towards the half wall. Just making sure of FaZe that G2 are not trying any aggressive maneuvers out the gate to set the tone. Banana control has been taken, now working on that halls and boiler. Standard stuff on a map we haven't seen a lot of. Lots of options available here for Karrigan and co. Moto smoke, long smoke, Molly towards the pit, looking likely.
Hunter's first test. He spots them out. Rotates through. Nexa's got a lot of pressure coming his way, and he does stand in the flames. Delivers! Triple headshot on the P2K. The rest is Hunter's. He'll finish it with style. And Nexa, that molly meant nothing to him.
That is huge right there from Nexa. He gets a second chance in G2. The first round in the quarterfinal up against FaZe, and he flatlines 3. This is a confidence booster, and with the P2K, none of that USP business. That is beautiful. What a start. And again, I have to reiterate, the confidence for Nexa to get that early as a pit anchor, which is somebody, if I'm Karrigan, I'm looking to exploit on this CT side. That is one way to kick things off.
Oh man, yeah, that's going to get the juices flowing for Nexa. FaZe Clan have immediately brought the Tech-9s out.
Interesting. Opted for the force bite without that plan.
Yeah, they're up against rifles.
Defensive banana smoke, trying to buy them some space, and well, looking for space is Rain. Very cavalier about that. Has to be careful. Multiple bodies close mid. That's a bit of a pincer at the moment with 2 short, 1 long. Again, map control, name of the game for FaZe.
Frozen with a furrowed brow, confirms top banana is theirs.
Oh, again, it's possible for another execute. Long smoke will keep Hunter moving. Now he has a choice. Do I dip back to Arch or Library fast for that rotation, or do I worry about an apps pop? You can see between those 2 mines now.
There is a window of opportunity. Nades flying through. Hooksy, reaction. Smoke of his own. Do they respect this? Good counter utility. Look at the nade. Does significant damage. FaZe's ears are ringing, and Hooksy, he activates with the MP9. He will go down, but at the back of the site stands Nico, and he delivers. Only ropz remains. A double kill so far in the round. It's not going to be easy to plant, because Hunter's there. A missed shot from ropz just clips the ears of Hunter. And FaZe, they falter.
It would have felt like a salvage start there if they were able to get that bomb down, but it's 2 rounds in a row where executes were on the agenda for FaZe and denied both times. So well handled on both bomb sites. This is very good work from G2. And not tripping up early, because now in MR12, you take a look at mistakes, right? Losing to a force buy, well, they're amplified. So the fact that they've been able to weather this storm, the third should be a freebie. Deagles 2, Tech-9 1, a P250, and Karrigan with util to try and make something happen. So FaZe have been blanked in the early stages, and G2, this is a great way to build some confidence. This team, inconsistent, sure, but the peaks as high as it gets. And again, defending their Katowice title.
Haven't even needed m0NESY yet, and he was such a big factor in them securing the playoffs.
Yeah, so if you can have the likes of Hunter, who the desk has discussed, actually it's been discussed ad nauseum at this point because his performance is so out of character at the moment with the shift to CS2. If he can come online in the big matches, that's where it really counts. The team have been able to get them to this point. Stalled out now, and very good economy of util. They have a minute on the clock, and look at the nades that they have left over. Take a look here at the right-hand side of your screen. Just see all the nades that are still being held on to. Mollies, smokes, and 45 seconds on the clock. So this one is looking very good for G2.
More utility well placed. Still plenty in the coffers for the defense. Smoke on Moto, they will have to give it a go. 28 and counting. Nexa to be tested once more with support from m0NESY. Draws his first frag into the head of Frozen. And keeping it clean, all 5 alive. It's got to feel good for G2, just converting that 3-0.
Yeah, not only that, the fact that they've only taken 3 casualties in the first 3 rounds of play means their economy is sitting pretty, but they're not feeling under pressure now as we move into this first gun round. They can take a bit of a punt. If it doesn't work out, there's enough for a residual bite. Monacy bringing out the AWP immediately, and the same cannot be said for Brokey on this T side. So FaZe, now we get to take a look at the game plan. Sure, pistol didn't work, forced by follow-up nothing, and blanked on the lighter investment. But this is where Carrigan's been cooking. What part of the map does he want to pressure? Is he wanting, what are the keys with FaZe? It's about setting your 3 stars. Now it's Frozen alongside the likes of Rops and Brokey into these mid-rounds. So they need to be able to at least pressure across the map, break through and cause the chaos. Had that lovely highlight from the desk there showing, you know, just how quick you're dead when types of players like this are in the server. We have heavy hitters. Under control at the moment, all G2s, and Boiler and Hall's investigated now by Rops and Rain. So space, but look at the stack from G2. 4 players over towards the A side of the map right now, and they've allowed Nico, who's found his form, towards the tail end of the group stage just to stand tall. Bottom banana called clear, but still 45 seconds. Crowd starting to make some noise. First fight.
Monacy's got it covered. Pulls the trigger, reveals the orb, takes down Rain.
It's flat now.
5, very uncomfortable for FaZe.
Not able to get into these biffs and brawls and just denied by U2 again. This is fantastic from G2. You have to give credit where it's due, and the way that they're holding on the CT side is fantastic.
Yeah, very composed. However, it's Carrigan that's trying to forge a path into B. Nico catches him. What are you supposed to do with 15 seconds, a 2-man discrepancy? They're heading into this B site. They know Nico resides. Hooksy in support, smoked off Coffin.
8 seconds, you have to save. There's no way in. They had no space, no kills, blanked again. Still only 3 frags to the name of FaZe, and we're 4 rounds deep.
This is the kind of thing that can spiral. The absence of frags. You know, you're this deep, as you've just highlighted. 4-0, yeah, let's get the tag timeout. FaZe Clan have called their first.
And a chance for one of the legends. We had all 5 of the Golden 5 on stage, and now we have 2 of them behind both of these championship squads. Well, they know all about lifting the trophy in the Spodek, does Neo, the absolute great. Go back to the 1.6 days, he was a beast. And Taz, well, a beast in the personality department, but also in the server. Those 2, once upon a time enemies, then best of friends, and now facing each other here in 2024.
And all 5 of the Golden 5 on the stage in the Spodek in 2024.
Kind of crazy.
10 years on from their major success.
I'm worried of investment behind the save gun, sure, but look how light in util it is. You're talking 3 smokes across the team, only 1 Molotov, a couple of flashes. You might have to do something a little bit more in to force a fight because they haven't had any chance. It's just been slow as you like.
Okay, well, Frozen, the new name in the FaZe Clan jersey, did start to take some early control. Hooksy on that reload was a window of opportunity. Here comes Frozen, looking for Hooksy. Already dispatches Nico. Ouch! That will leave a mark. Hooksy deleted as well. He wants it. He wants the sight.
Not ready, though.
Not ready for this one. Hunter holds on to B.
Look where the bomb is as well. There's no phase finish. There's just a lot of pressure. And at the moment, Monacy's still over towards A. Not an easy defense, but one I'm sure Monacy could pull off.
The hyper-aware youngster. Oh, but it's Robs prepared for the duel. Punished for his peak. A site open for FaZe, and they will find their first. That 3 rifle save has saved them.
Yeah, and again, they had to force themselves into a fight. They had to actually play for that banana control, and we can turn our attention to Frozen. Now we've got 10 players on stage, 2 coaches. Well, that's 12 in total. 11 of those individuals have been in the final here in the Spodek. 9 of them have lifted the trophy.
Oh.
Only one of them is fresh-faced to this experience, and that was Frozen. So getting away with what he needs to in Banana, that's the fire starter for the team. Get on the board 1-4.
Yeah, the interview he gave to HLTV about why Katowice is special to him. And for a lot of the players that we just saw step out onto that stage is that Katowice was where this kind of obsession began. You saw what others were doing and you wanted to be there yourself, well, here he is. It's his chance.
It's a nice round to win. We're going to keep 3 alive back of the pit. Bomb's going to go off. And an AWP for Brokey picked up off the corpse of Monacy. That 1 kill catching him off guard. Rops laser sharp, and it was from Monacy's POV we saw him go down. And that's exactly what that highlight reel the desk had for us, right? You just blink and you miss it. This is the Frozen double. First 2 kills of the game for Frozen, and impactful ones. Those are your favorite, as here it is from Rops' POV.
So
Bang and you're dead.
Just the tip of the barrel for his awareness. Monacy goes down. So some individual duels won by FaZe. Brokey on the AWP is just discussed.
This is heavier in Banana.
Most definitely. Hoopsy's hearing a lot of this. Carrigan ships in the night. They've passed him. Are they aware? No, they're not. Hoopsy disrupts. Caught by Frozen. Can't double up. Carrigan concedes.
Well, you trade the brains. Now they can both puppet from the grave. Hooksy and Carrigan, the leaders. Down and out, but still so much time, and they can micromanage, start clicking through. See who's got what left, what space we hold on to. Maybe a Banana execute. Nico on the jiggle, smoke and a molly for the defense. He can drop that and molly, so they can't just run in, and actually changing his mind as he's been playing anti. The tail of this, Rops now joining the party. Plenty of smokes, flashes, and Molotovs to make a full B execute available.
Well timed from Nico. Allows him to get his own smoke down and reposition.
But just note they only used 1 smoke. They still have 2 more, so they baited out Nico's utility there. He's scared. They're coming.
And still no rotation. Nico isolated on this site. Molotov forces him into the open. He's blind, he's burned, and he's dead. Giving it a go with a nade on the smoke. Misses his chance. Monacy won't get another one of those.
You can see there, though, just that CT smoke was enough pressure. Nico knowing he was the solo defender. It went quiet. He thinks, all right, I'm one of the best riflers in the world. I'll see what I can do, boys. Don't rotate over just yet. And then immediately, FaZe follow through with the coffin smoke, another CT, the flashes, the molly perfectly placed, flushed into the open. FaZe now just 2 rounds the difference. And again, it was another Banana tussle. This time, it's much more of a clear indication. As we can see, look at all the smokes in Banana. Puffed up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually really glad we saw that from Nico's POV, just how helpless he was. And that double pump from FaZe, very effective. So Carrigan calling a good game, recovering, making it just a 2-round discrepancy now after that 3-0 G2 start. And look at the turnout, by the way. The Spodek on a Friday afternoon, showing up in full force for our first quarterfinal.
Well, tell me who's missing the blockbuster of FaZe versus G2. This is the type of game you can almost be assured is going to deliver. That grand final back in 2022. An absolute barn burner, as there he is, Taz. New to the coaching realms. And they're not down and out just yet at G2. Still plenty of money. Got to get them through another buy. The Monacy AWP. Do they want to try and set him up for an early pick, an early fight? Hooksy, unfortunately, will just be operating on a FAMAS. Has a lot of util to go with it. Nico's the only one currently light on. And Nico, I was taking a look, Alex. First day of play in the group stage, he was using a red mouse. Second day of play, a white mouse. And third day of play, a black mouse. And that's where he had his good form. So he's on the black mouse today.
Okay.
Banana aggression again. They're harassing top Banana. The orb almost blown out of the server.
Oh, barely hanging on by a thread is Monacy.
And he's solo.
Good grief, he's in trouble. How have they not rotated? How is he not asking for help after catching 2 nades?
He's got a job to do here, and they're trying to call the bluff of FaZe. So all that util cleared out top Banana, Brokey holding the line. I don't think we'll see the head-to-head between the 2 of them. It might be Frozen to pick first. Doesn't have to be a headshot, though, does it?
A single bullet would do it. Carrigan retrieving the explosives. 70 seconds. Monacy backing himself, backing his aim and his reaction time. There's few that click quicker. Rain. Dips out of boiler. Oh, Nico. Didn't spot anything. Is it missing?
Bad info. Exactly. Carrigan's got slipped up short.
This is a hard one to break. Walking in To the stacked side, Nico gets pantsed. It's Carrigan with an opening kill. Hooksy though, holding on to long. This crossfire established is going to be uncomfortable for FaZe. Brokey, a quick adjustment. Removes Hooksy from the pack. This Nexa Hunter crossfire though with 18 seconds left. FaZe need a hero. The smoke isolating the duel. That's not a good clear from Frozen. It's Nexa that will piece it together and only one stands. G2 hold on to A.
Nexa has done fantastic in this pit position. The pistol around the test, the P2K with 3, and now just being stoic, letting that clock sink through. Nico either didn't hear the comms of what was or was not being held because he gave himself up as a bit of an offering there. But the fact of the matter is Hunter and Nexa held on. They stayed tight, and an important round. That was from the gates called as a 4-1 setup for the CT side, and we saw just how much pressure m0NESY was under. So they had to call the bluff there, G2, and massive work from Nexa. Again, the confidence for him has to be swelling at the moment. This is a change. Very quick, making footsteps. Nexa's heard it. Nexa's heard the steps.
Robs laid it down. But is he anticipating someone so close? He adjusts. Nexa concedes an opening death. m0NESY spotted, forced off of the angle. That's a lot of pressure now on the A defense.
Really stalled out. Smoke top mid. Flash and the go top banana. So keep your eyes on Hooksy setting up Nico with the alley-oop.
Silent dismount. Element of surprise is theirs. But Carrigan unawares. Caught by Nico. An equalizing frag at that minute mark. A nade as well. Chipping away. Heavy damage onto Frozen. Nico, he weathers the flame to reposition. But again, G2's defense is impressing.
Keeping them moving, however. m0NESY this time to be tested.
Oh, m0NESY caught a whiff of Rain. And it's the AWP again. Removes Rain. Oh, miss. Frozen alive. He shouldn't be. 30 seconds. They have to commit up. Trying to smoke off this AWP. Good missed shot from m0NESY. Counting on Hunter. Going forward into the duel. m0NESY can't hit anything. Now the Deagle connects. The site not lost yet. As the bomb goes down, m0NESY trying to find a perch over the smoke. A 3 versus 2 retake. And Hooksy not ready for Graveyard. It's only 6 bullets, but 1 on m0NESY's AWP. It could be good. He misses it again. Run on down, and FaZe will take the round.
Oh, back and forth that one went, and between the sights. m0NESY with a couple of uncharacteristic misses there.
Does that shake his confidence, Chad? That's not like him.
Oh, I think the first one where he missed on short was awkward because they weren't actually pathing in his direction. They were both actually trying to get away.
Yeah.
So it's one of these weird peaks where it's not what you're expecting. They look like a sitter, but sometimes they can be harder to hit. But he was under a lot of pressure in the pit with an AWP. That's not an easy place to find yourself.
Frozen finding that one onto Hooksy as well. Did make the job a whole lot more manageable towards the end.
Very important because the side player was mollied out of position. There was the bloodlusters. Yeah, the couple of misses from m0NESY.
Oh, the jump.
He was trying to assist because you could see he was getting smoked off. This was very important from Frozen. So again, impactful kills from the young vet. To just find ourselves into a little bit of a technical timeout. We'll stay away from discussing the finances for a moment. But there was a big question coming in today. You've got Neo behind FaZe.
Right.
You've got Taz behind G2.
Right.
Who was going to be the crowd favorite?
I wasn't sure. I was listening to the OJ temperature check. Maybe G2? I mean, let's find out. Are you cheering for Taz? See, okay, that's G2 covered. What about Neo? Oh.
They might remember the 1.6 days.
Yeah, I heard word on the street is he was pretty good at that video game.
Yeah. All right, well, we're back underway, and those finances we can discuss. G2, loss bonus coming into this was bottom of the barrel. They have to go for the force buy. Doomed if you do, doomed if you don't, but being able to salvage things with 2 M4s and another stack from Hooksy, knowing the CT side of Inferno, you need a few gambles. Be ripping a page out of James' book, but especially so when you're lighter on in the U2 and weaponry department. These A1Ss are complemented by some 5.7s and Deagles. Smokes as well to corral Carrigan. It's maybe an inopportune decision.
Synchronized flames, signals. Not a presence towards top banana.
Now, questionable, right? Are you trying to block them, or do you want them to come in towards the stack?
Well, if there's only one there, that's his smoke.
Very good thought process there indeed. That could be the case. That could be exactly the mind games that G2 are trying to play, but they will investigate elsewhere. The CT top mid smoke will be fading momentarily. Rain, while he's at the porch. It's Hunter. Well, we said he's a big game player. Have some big game impact. Has been absent of his traditional form. Truck smoke. Look at how that plumes as they're wrapping long, but this is all a ruse. The bomb so deep, and there's only 28 seconds left. They've got to pick a side.
It's beautiful for Hunter.
The bomb's coming back.
Oh, he's been spotted out. It's Rain that plucks him from the pack, but it's too quiet. No attempted trade. The bomb's going straight into the completely unguarded A-bomb site.
It's just a save call at the moment. You're not going to give this one a go at all. We already know on Inferno how difficult it is to retake the sites. They gambled incorrectly. They dropped the round, but how much more do they lose? That position just highlighted there by Rushley Ranger. Frozen pushed all the way up. Any sound cues made by G2 will give up their position. Brokey, well, he's also investigating towards Spawn. The push from Rain into CT. They really want to hunt. The finances for FaZe are not fantastic either.
Yeah, maybe this is going to be just more of a containment. Rain's having a look. And Monacy spotted out. Being cheeky with it. Not going to force this issue. You know there's potential crossfires established. Frozen is having a look, and Nico, he's spotted out, but will duck under cover. They'll get away with another bite, a second bite of the cherry.
And just one round the difference, and this is where G2 won't be able to invest anything more than they just saved. They need the loss bonus to be accrued in the next to get themselves into the buy department once more. We'll be looking at 2,400 for the next round of play. And the second tactical timeout used from G2 now.
Now, Neo's had a bit longer to get himself accustomed with his players and the coaching role. First couple of months, he made it clear he was there just to observe, see the pieces, learn about what to expect, how Karrigan likes to play this game.
Both of these teams have very strong in-game leaders, right? Hoxie, obviously doesn't have the same pedigree at the moment in terms of trophy cabinet.
Yeah.
He won a Katowice and a Cologne last year, so he's definitely, in modern Counter-Strike, looking pretty damn good if you ask me.
For sure.
Well, they've taken this timeout, and is it another gamble again? Well, it is. Another 4-1 split of the defenses. A deep mid-smoke maybe can be met with some CT aggression. Monacy pushing down silently, however. This will be known, right? That deep smoke, it's always a possibility. His teammates are going to try and assist in Halls and Boiler.
And he's going to catch him off guard. You can see Rain jumping, shocked. And now they're trying to aggress. He needed the transfer. Karrigan could not finish onto Hunter. And now a rifle.
Bombs in second mid.
Being recovered. Yeah, Brokey's trying to contain. There's so many questions. Doesn't want to lose this AW. Doesn't want to lose the round. I mean, this has gone a little awkwardly for the FaZe Clan project. Bomb under enemy rule.
The best thing they have going for them is the amount of time. But FaZe, this is very, very difficult to get back into. They're going to give up the bomb. Well, Hunter will throw a flash. That'll keep them looking for the time being. But they are going to evacuate. So looking to play the number advantage right now. You're going to see how much time FaZe burn, clearing all of these corridors over towards second mid. Are they still in window? How far have they pushed? You have to be worried. But as I said, they did have an awful lot as far as the clock went. So the bomb now picked up.
This is a big test for Frozen and Brokey.
Look at them calling the bluff. This is where the enemy just was.
Yeah, they partner up, and they have to take some risk in pursuit of the reward.
Timing on this is everything.
Hunter's just transitioning back over as they peek out. Worried about Pit. Spots one, spots two. Info, and he's alive and kicking. Needs a headshot. Frozen flustered. Running out of bullets. It's Hunter onto Brokey, all onto Frozen.
This would be some clutch.
This would be a necessary clutch from Frozen. An impossible task, surely, with Nico and Nexa breathing down your neck. Now, getting the bomb in is one thing. It's up to Nico and Nexa to convert this. Or will Frozen aggress into Nexa? He's bringing it together, piece by piece! Frozen! The new addition stands up in the Spodek!
That's what Karrigan was banking on right there. The first time in the Spodek, and he's delivering those type of clutches. Big impact yet again from Frozen. And this is how the round started. It looked like it was crumbling apart. Just an aggressive push down mid. m0NESY with the save rifle finds the first. The pistol's pesky as you like, but Frozen, a 1-on-3. Beautiful work. He's been doing this for some time as Frozen. Sure, baby face, but big time. Now on the big stage, getting it done.
Does that throw a spanner in the works of G2's confidence?
Look, I'll be honest, you think you should pick that one up, but you know that you're investing into this one. You already have 5 on the CT side.
That's going to motivate the FaZe ranks as well. Quiet so far has Rain. First to fall in that previous round. Different setup. Early control.
Hunter's going to have some choices to make here in a moment's time. Smoke about to land at his doorstep, so the 3-quarter. What a fight. Ahead of it was Rain before the smoke had plumed, but more damage done to the defense as now they're scrambling, trying to block, coming through.
Whoa!
Down.
Karrigan pulls it off, pushing the smoke, and down goes Nexa. A big headshot, sight lost. Round surely to follow. 11 frags and counting for Frozen. He has not let off the gas as a 6th round imminent for FaZe Clan.
I remember how this game started, right? We were in a massive hole as far as FaZe is concerned. Trying to retain this one rifle. It was a 4-0 start, and kills, they couldn't be counted.
That's right.
But this is the thing, Alex. Disposition matters more than position, and they were behind, but Frozen was the one to get them started. The banana entries.
That's right.
2 massive kills to get FaZe on the board, and now the tone has been set. They will take the lead, 6-5.
Frozen giving us a show for our first quarterfinal of Katowice 24.
So they rip this away. Rain's coming looking.
Your valuable asset into the next round. Nico, poised.
And important. Very important. You can take a look at the finances here going into the final round of play. Nico will now be able to drop an extra rifle. The rest of them just under that 3K mark, but this is FaZe. They hit the go. They were forcing pressure towards long. They were blocked towards short, but on that timing were able to push themselves through. m0NESY couldn't get the job done. FaZe might be heading into the halftime with a 7-5 lead because G2, this will not be an easy round to win. Sure, MP9's very serviceable on a map like this. But Karrigan, he's hit his stride now.
Frozen, forced forward. Nico investigates, claims control. Karrigan playing the fade just as Nico looks away. The nade, though, could do significant damage. Karrigan finds the head of Nico. They've opened up, and they're continuing. Without the bomb, but pushing the site. HooXi gone. Slight concern about the bomb, but Rob's holding for the potential aggress mid.
And they have so many re-smokes available for spawn here. So no real issues at the moment for FaZe. Range joined the party. This info play, it's going to be met by Robs.
Oh, he's hearing all of that. Readies himself. Nose pressed to the monitor as he confirms the round and the lead for FaZe at the half. Karrigan with a beautiful double into the B site.
I think he started 0-7.
Yeah, he's found his footing, excuse me. 5 frags in this first half. And there we have it. FaZe Clan 7 working their magic to recover the half and leave with the lead. The first quarterfinal of the Intel Extreme Masters Katowice 2024. G2 taking us to Inferno and starting oh so strong, but Karrigan, he found a formula. And FaZe coming into the second half with a 7-5 lead, moving into the CT side.
Yeah, and considering how things started, FaZe are going to be very happy with those 7 rounds to their name. They got blanked. Nexa with some big impact on the pistol. Also on a gun round, so it's great to see him finding that confidence. And now as we head into the second half, G2, I'm sure they'll be content with 5 rounds to their name. It's their turn on the attack.
Questions were raised of Hunter. So far, so good.
Oh, hello. Well, might just be taking advantage of the recharge feature.
Yeah.
Well, he might get a chance, Alex.
This is interesting.
Nexa's just around the corner.
My God.
Come on now.
There is no way. Robs has been theory crafting already. Unbelievable, and it's not gone. As you said, 30 seconds, he'll have another one to go.
Hold on to that bad boy.
Frozen though, he's getting run at, he's getting run at. Wow, composed is Frozen.
And blocked.
RG2.
They're coming through.
Giving it a go, smoke of their own. Frozen, what? Full flash, now Karrigan gets another, the back is turned, and it's all 5 alive for FaZe.
Oh, an electric start to the second half.
Oh, I can't believe Robs has already been cooking.
That is so cheeky, and we were just talking about Nexa's confidence from his impact with that first half of play. Well, that's like getting knifed.
Oh my goodness.
Pants here.
That's got to be one of the first Zeus kills on a quarterfinal stage in the Spodek.
Oh, that is
God.
Something special. But this B defense as well, beautiful. And, yeah, all you can do is smile as Karrigan, the showman, happy with that.
Oh, wow, that's such a big smile out of Robs.
Grins from ear to ear as 9 destined to be FaZe clans. Don't worry about it, they're on a full eco.
Oh, it would be nice, some damage, but yeah, definitely. I mean, this is going to put them in such a good mood. You want your opponent's map pick, you just want the pistol. You feel like you've got 9 guaranteed. You should have 9 guaranteed. Oh, right?
Just a quick whack around the ear. I think Rain will think better of that, but Robs won't. This is Robs' domain. Another dink with a Glock. Careful now. Well, any kills that G2 can get here, Hooksy would be well and truly happy with that. Bomb going down, surely not. Mid, very fortified. You can see the position Rain's holding over towards short. He can always pivot in and help. As he's not really watching apps, it's just kind of caretaking at the moment. So they're worried about a mid pop. No flash though, has to be dry.
And running into the loving embrace of Brokey. There's one from Nico, gets the Glock headshot. Finish off what m0NESY's Glock had started for just the 1 casualty.
You mentioned m0NESY. Difficult map to see him coming alive on T side, AWP, Inferno.
Yeah, but I mean, we've seen his rifle. You know, he's definitely no slouch on the rifles. Pull G2 at times, kicking and screaming with his performance on it in the server. And so, yeah, he's got that AK out.
These first CT rounds, especially as a bit of a bonus with 2 MP9s and a FAMAS getting carried through. This is a very important round to see what Karrigan's been cooking up. Do they have an aggressive maneuver? Do they just want to play things quite static and standard? Deep banana smoke missed. You can see that on the radar. It's over towards T spawn. See if I can highlight that one. Oh, there we go. There it is. That
nice.
Blue smoke all the way back down T stairs. So that one has missed. Well highlighted as well. Thank you, Mr. MC.
Now, it's Karrigan. Wow, you saw that. Just deleted. A momentary burst from the MP9 and an opening kill has been found.
Robs has a timing.
Nexa has a headshot. This bonus you discussed, seems like G2 are weathering the storm.
Check this out. Full rotation, the B bomb site has been evacuated. Everybody has rotated over to defend A site's honor.
Nade.
That was the team nade.
Yeah. Maybe telling, and actually forces a reposition. Out of range.
Awkward.
Very uncomfortable now for FaZe. Brokey needs at least 2. He's provided, and Frozen unable to start that clutch machine whirring into action. Instead, it will be G2 on the board for the T side.
Okay. Well, the MP9s took the first 2 fights. That's part of that bonus round, but it doesn't really feel like a bonus when you take a look at FaZe's finances. It's enough for a couple of rifles, but emissions for Rain and Robs if they were to invest. It looks like they're just going to be chipping in. But nothing too hefty. Pistol upgrades for every single one of the FaZe clan members, but G2, your chance to just pull this back to a 2-round game now has been hard fought. Find the 2 picks, you collapse onto the side, it gets chaotic. They knew that there were 2 members there because of the double HEs, right? One landing and actually giving the sound cue away of Rain, and then the other that he threw toward that porch side. So they knew they were in for a fight. As this one, normally in a round like this, you're having a hope that you find a big kill on one of these Deagles early, but they're not really searching over towards B. Isn't just on the Coffin's position. Carrigan ready to block from first oranges. And on a string is Brokey.
Smoke pulls him further in. Second smoke landing, and yeah, those headshots. Ooh, well, it's damage, significant damage. It might ward them off.
And the fact that they just found Rain when looking with the dual Berettas in the boiler. Don't think the rotation can get here in time.
Yeah, no fun for Robs here as Carrigan is investigating, and it's Nico who is trapped. No, he's not. Frozen will finish off that Deagle frag.
Robs would have to go mental here.
Yeah, with an armored P250. Wouldn't hold your breath. Brokey as well on the side, misses his opportunity, and that's the P250 gone. It's G2 clean and converting.
Now, with the digits getting punched in, we're going to see the next 40 seconds of Frozen trying to hold on to this new prized possession. Interesting stickers on that AK.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Well, it is Nico's. Once upon a time.
Representing. Oh, interesting. Wow, interesting ones on that. That is a stacked AK-47 for Monacy.
Well, they'd love to carry this through. Lost bonus, of course, in 1900 into the next. It's going to be a bit touch and go, but now that Frozen's spotted, will they let the hounds off the leash? He even wants to continue to take a biff, knowing that damage is also name of the game for FaZe. Try and chip away at whatever G2 have invested in. Taking his time as Monacy doesn't want to give away the AK. Steps out, Frozen, loses it all. And Taz, happy with that hunt. Knowing that one bullet headshot machine could be a bit of a dilemma going into the next. Now, FaZe, second gun round. Will they be able to respond immediately? The weapons rejoin the fray.
Yeah, you saw there on the replay that Rain boiler fight happened off cam.
Don't have the fireworks just yet, but the way this one's trending, you never know. Brokey, AWP out. We are back underway. 3 banana, vying for control. Nico more than happy not to take that flak damage. Well, Hunter, his cousin, works on the boiler space, helped set up there by Hooksy. So they do have some room to work with now, and they are calling out how much util has been used from FaZe.
Which is considerable. More from Hooksy this time. Rain will respond with an incendiary. That's the last Brokey.
And how much pressure do you really feel like G2 have applied? Not a lot. So they're putting their guard up early FaZe. They're going to have to get it done with the guns because G2 are stacked in the util department. Hooksy's in a very good position to call them into a round finish.
They got full mid. Trapped behind the smoke is Rain.
He needs the first. Hooksy's going to smoke off banana and there's a flash, or is it going to go deeper? It might be a pop.
Yeah, they fire off the orb shot. Brokey needs to get back, Nico accelerating, trying to isolate. Look at him, knife out, straight into the side. What's going on, Nico? Can't believe it. Frozen's there, as is Brokey. Hard shot to hit. Cut down by Hunter, very uncomfortable. No kit. A good damage. Hunter brought low. 32 points of health between Hunter and Monacy. Does Carrigan give it a look in? Robs with just an MP9.
Oh, that sinking feeling again. We discussed how difficult it can be to retake. And if they'd only known how much damage Rain was able to achieve there as they scurried in towards the site. Now you can understand from Nico, and I respect the hell out of it. Right. You see the AWP top banana, you expect it just to be the AWP, and they've hedged their bets with 4 over towards A. That wasn't the case. He gave up his life, but he took a lot of space, and that is key. Sure, it doesn't come with any kills. It doesn't come with the stats added to the tally, but you get the round.
Yeah, and maybe that play, you know, is, in a nutshell, summarizes Nico's new approach to the game. He's always bigging up Monacy, and he's playing for the team.
Just want to make a quick note. Rops was able to upgrade his MP9 into an A4. He was hanging around there, so that MP9 to carry through as a save, not great, but he was able to pick up an A4 with the bomb going off. So that was frozen. Picking up a cheeky frag onto Nico. Brokey only getting one, was run down. The rotation not quick enough.
Yeah, big thanks from Hunter and Monacy there.
I love the call from Hooksy. They pivot back, they do all the mid-pressure, they know that the AWP, well, actually, they were calling that before they had even noted the AWP and Banana, so that was an all-in regardless. So well handled. Yeah,
good flash as well. Brokey fires off the shot, and Nico just charges. We got a one-round game here, folks. This is G2's pick. 3 consecutive now.
Wow, we saw G2 couldn't really do a lot in the first half with saved rifles, or at least invested on one of those loss bonus, right? So they had to invest, but this is saved, and well, if you FaZe, do you have a move in store? We know Rops likes to be quite aggressive towards the boiler and halls. They're going to go for a 4-1 of their own. So Karrigan towards B cannot go down in the early stages. Rops, well, the Spodek and this balcony. Some good memories once made. G2 just going through the paces again. This time they don't have as much util to force out of FaZe whatsoever, but you do want to try and identify where these rifles are.
Needs to move his mic down there, Hunter. May not be hearing you right now.
Yeah, Taz, that might be your job, as he's definitely having something to say.
Yeah. Now's not the time to be fiddling with your headset, though. Just focused on the task at hand. Loud is... Yep, there it is. Audible. Rops will be relaying that information. There we go.
It's all right.
Let's see. Oh, they slip into boiler just as the util arrives, as do the players. Hooksy's back was turned. A good timing from Rops. One of those 2 save rifles. Has drawn first blood. Spots the barrel. Controls the spray. Takes down the Orber as well. Nexa into the site. Activates. Out of apartments into the pit. Rain.
Only 3 kills for Rain so far. This could be a big, impactful round. Then the Norwegian needs it.
Yeah, and no armor on him. Oh, Karrigan just stampeding and still beats out Nico.
Has he done that?
I don't think Nico knows, but either way, Hunter using the AWP off of Monacy's corpse in the low HP. A 2-on-2. No armor for FaZe. Oh, Brokey doesn't know how close that was. With Hunter's HP where it is. And now it's all on to Nexa. He has some camp, and he's got a clutch in front of him. What can you do? 5 seconds as he has to hold it. Brokey closing the gap. It's Nexa's chance, and it's glorious. Triple kill from Nexa.
Whoa, that one was labored, and Nexa bails them out again. That's 3 rounds we can put to his name. The newest addition to the team. He's donned the G2 jersey before. He's been here with the final without the crowd. And this is a quarterfinal with it, and he is standing up to be counted because the community not a massive fan of this addition. The roster change come with some scrutiny, but Nexa, impact, and that is going to feel real good.
He's contributing.
9-9, we're all tied up.
Yeah, and Monacy's fed up. Well, these slow-paced rounds, charges up Banana and dispatches Karrigan. Well, looks like Hooksy's talking a lot, so with an early pick, he has a clear game plan for the finish.
Rain's having a rough game, Alex.
Yeah. Will it continue to go that way? No, with the spray, nearly 3. The dink onto Monacy puts him on 2.
Still pressure on Rops.
Yeah, we're trying to reposition, finds a safe haven between the flames. It's actually Brokey's up onto Nico. Looks like FaZe have done enough unless we get another heroic Nexa round. Brokey says no. His 15th frag, a double in this round.
There's a 1-on-3 on 2 HP sound.
Sounds impossible to me, Chad, but maybe not to Monacy. He seems to have a very good idea, a sneaking suspicion.
How to get the bomb at least.
Up. Whoa, goes for a lightning fast quick scope, does miss out on that, and Brokey closes with his 3rd. FaZe the first to find double digits.
There's Rain, that short side. To be honest, I thought he should have contributed more in the previous.
Yeah, well, there's some redemption for him.
And it breaks the streak. That was 4 straight for G2, but the first to reach the double digits is FaZe. And the third tactical timeout now called by G2. That was even with the opening pick found in Banana.
And you heard in the interview Hooksy gave just saying that FaZe is a different beast on the stage, and they're starting to feel that now in the server. Final timeout from Taz.
As a reminder, we do have Ents, the hometown heroes, coming up next against Falcons. Locking horns for our second quarterfinal of the day with Nico. Can he find success with the Banana entry? Mollied out of position, naded his face. Does he want to flash?
He wants to fight. Oh, the barrel was spotted, and Nico, he committed to that spray. It's Carrigan that will take him out of the round. He tried to go for a bit of a all-in maneuver. Up Banana. This resulted in already an early casualty.
And this could hurt even more for G2. This is for FaZe's 11th, but the finance is only 1,900 as the loss bonus for G2 going into the next. They need to try and make a dent in this round. Keep FaZe honest. See if you can get the bomb down. Give yourself something to work into the next, or even better, pull off a 4v5 number disadvantage.
Yeah, well, one of your rifles now. Hooksy's Tech 9 littering Banana as the flash from m0NESY trying to regain that space, regain control, and it seems that FaZe will allow it to happen.
They've retained full mid control right now, have FaZe. So that's great information that, hey, fortify that B bomb site, get ready for this hit. Frozen still has a smoke to block, so when this util bombs through the sky, he can get that out. Oh, he's holding on to his smoke, okay. Oh, yeah. Good decision.
He's ready now with that orb, misses it. Hard swing wide, comes Hunter into the site. They still have to find him. Not the weapon for the job. Hunter knows there's someone else. Brokey firing off shot through the smoke. And Rain's flank floored by m0NESY. 2v2 in the smoke. This is chaos. It's all done on the round. How did FaZe hold on to that? How is Brokey still alive?
That is insane. The response time from his teammates to take the pressure off. They were just flooding in through CT and Banana. That meant the Brokey just leaping around. He dropped his smoke. We had the frozen smoke back aside. We were just gray screened. That was chaos in Banana, but this is the opener. This time Carrigan getting the better of Nico. Rotates in, the damage done by Frozen onto Nexa. That's beautiful. But it was just a quick response time to deal with that, and it's so awkward as Nico. Frustration starting to show. G2 out of money, and they have to go for the force buy. FaZe are in control.
Full control. The 12th round. Ooh! Could have been secured in the opening. Instead, it's Nico. Disrupts with the D. Takes Frozen.
It's become a whole lot more winnable now. That is a massive pick, and you can see what it's forced out of the rotation. Playing 2-2 and an amps pop with this type of a bite. Maybe perfect. Rops back up on his perch. Rain underneath to support. I believe a sound cue was just made towards Halls. Faking it out. Hunter trying to be cheeky with it. This is essentially going to be a 2v5, Alex.
Yeah, by no means easy for Rops. He's going to need Rain's help, Rain's support, the util to be tested. Here comes G2. Turns the flash, Rops nails it! And combined with Rain, it's 3 on the spray. Hunter holds on, just enough health. 5 HP in it, and he gets the bomb down. Nico's going to be overlooked. Or not, Carrigan clears. And a Hunter, 5 HP clutch, seems like they're asking too much.
18 kills, he's having one of those big games. This would be huge.
This would be ridiculous. A single bullet from Brokey, and they're right next to each other. There it is. It wasn't the first bullet out of Brokey, but it gets it done, and 12 in the bank on G2's pick. FaZe, 1 round away from taking the first map of this quarterfinal.
Again, the finance is going to be the biggest problem for G2 going into Round number 22, very likely to be the last round of play. And the fact that Karrigan has the awareness, right? They only knew where Hunter was, but once the bomb goes down, you usually beelining it. So great cognizance there from the in-game leader. And Hunter, he is having impact in this game, but it's not enough to get across the line in a 2-on-1 situation. They bought the best they can. That plant is going to help. Galil's, AK, Mac 10. But FaZe, this is their map to win now. Ancient up next, their choice.
Uxie, he's fed up. He just runs straight into Frozen's M4. Already, Nico chipped away, hamstrung at 20 HP. Main's found an angle around this smoke. Hunter's going to walk straight through it. Loses his head. It seems Inferno falling through their fingers. G2's pick. And it's flying the FaZe flag.
Shake of the head, the tut of the tongue. The two heaviest of hitters, both kept relatively quiet on Inferno. This started with a 4-0 lead. The pistol for FaZe, the conversions, dealt with the first gun round, but then Frozen happened, and then Frozen happened again. Spoke about the fact he's one of the few members on this stage right now, including the coaches, to have never played a grand final here in the Spoda. The other seasoned vets at this stage. Well, Frozen's been looking comfortable, looking right at home in this FaZe jersey.
Honestly, he gets away with that first, but it won't happen again. Nico, the last to fall. And there you have it. FaZe Clan taking G2's Inferno. Karrigan very happy with that one. And a strong debut in the Spodek for Frozen. 17, top of the board with Brokey.